Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer started by noting that their new electric bicycle arrived ahead of schedule in what they described as a ridiculously well-packaged box, advising future owners to have a good pair of scissors ready for all the zip ties. Since this client has plenty of experience working on bikes, the included manual and tools were all they needed for a straightforward assembly. However, they wanted to share some practical advice for those who might be less experienced. For assembly, they suggest getting a helper to lift the front of the e-bike while installing the tire. A critical tip involves the pedals, which are marked L and R. Our reviewer stresses the importance of installing them on the correct sides and turning them both toward the front of the bike to tighten, ensuring they don't loosen while riding. A minor adjustment might also be needed for the headlight wire to get it to reach its mounting point. Once assembled, this client found the e-bike to be peppy and zippy, with a good look and a surprisingly comfortable seat that even matched the hand grips. They did offer a word of caution about the electronics. The headlight can be left on and drain the battery even when the bike is not powered up, while the tail light only works with the power on. This is important because the bicycle is significantly heavier than a standard one, and pedaling at home with a dead battery would be a real challenge. In fact, our reviewer found its weight made it difficult to carry up a few steps. While they plan on upgrading the tires, which is a common practice for them with new bikes, they found the overall experience to be very positive.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer finds that this electric bike offers a decent ride and good features for its price point, noting that the motor feels quite powerful and the overall experience is enjoyable. However, they immediately point out a significant issue with the onboard computer. It inflates the speed and distance traveled by about 33%. Our reviewer discovered a workaround by going into the settings and changing the wheel diameter from the default to a smaller size, which brought the readings much closer to reality. Even with this adjustment, the client notes the distance tracked is still about 8% higher than what a GPS app on their phone reports. When it comes to performance, the top speed on electric power alone is a bit of a letdown. It maxes out around 19 mph on flat ground, which is considerably lower than the advertised speeds. The bike gets up to this speed quickly, with 5 distinct pedal assist levels that cap out at different speeds, from a gentle 9 mph on level 1 to the full 18-19 mph on level 5. For a more gradual and controlled acceleration, this client suggests using the throttle gently instead of relying on the pedal assist to kick in. The same initial measurement error seems to affect the advertised range. Our reviewer estimates the real-world range on throttle only is likely between 25 and 30 miles. They figure that by pedaling along, one could probably stretch that to just over 50 miles, which is a more realistic figure than the original claims. On inclines, the bike holds its own, maintaining a respectable 11 to 13 mph using only the motor. Finally, while the display has a settings menu, this reviewer found that most advanced options don't seem to work, making the wheel diameter setting the only truly useful adjustment.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer, a lifelong cycling enthusiast at 76, boasts an impressive history with bikes, having owned numerous reputable brands since childhood. They still ride a cherished mountain bike from the 90s, a testament to their enduring passion. More recently, they spent significant time on a popular folding electric bike, accumulating thousands of miles before deciding it was time for an upgrade for both themselves and their partner. They settled on a specific model of step-through electric bike, choosing one in black and another in white for their bestie. Assembling these new e-bikes took about 2 hours per unit, a process made surprisingly straightforward with the help of a readily available online video. What truly stood out and impressed this client was the evident quality of the engineering. They remarked that the build felt incredibly solid and well thought out, a significant step up from some older, mass-produced bikes they'd encountered in the past. Every necessary part was included in the box, from the sturdy stainless steel screws to the perfectly cut threads, ensuring each piece fit seamlessly and bolted down on the very first try. The only minor challenge encountered during assembly involved mounting the front wheel, where a bit of extra leverage was helpful. Our reviewer cleverly used a garage winch to assist with this part. Beyond the build quality, this electric bike also offered practical advantages. It's notably lighter than their previous electric model, and removing the battery makes it even more manageable to lift, even for someone their age. Despite initial reservations about the stock saddle's somewhat distinct shape, it proved to be surprisingly comfortable during rides. After putting roughly 50 miles of testing on each bike, they reported absolutely no problems. A trip of 50 miles using the lowest pedal assist setting only depleted the battery to about half its charge, which is quite impressive for transporting their new rides this client.
That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.